Platinum number 17, LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. Released in 2016 as LEGO's first game, well, Star Wars game, to just focus on one movie and not from a trilogy. And sadly the game does kind of suffer from that. But you're here for the trophies, so let's get into them. First though, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for me to see what other platinums we will be achieving down the line. Back to the game though, and it has 50 trophies, including the platinum, with the trophies being similar to almost every other LEGO game ever. The game starts off, of course, with the iconic Tuttle Crawl, and of course I didn't read any of it. First mission brings us back to the end of Return of the Jedi, with Vader, Luke, and the Emperor. But of course that was only a cutscene, and in reality, we get to play as Han and his crew on Endor. And we get our first trophy when we rebuild a multi-build object. We finish a few puzzles and move to a new feature for a LEGO game, I think, and go to a firing range. At least that's how I would describe it. During this firing range segment, I guess, we get another trophy for missing a target 10 times. So basically the game just called me trash. We also get a trophy for using Han and shooting someone while they're preparing to attack, which surely means Han shot first.
But wait! There's more!
2 more trophies for completing the battle and for not dying during the battle. So that's kind of cool, and a good amount of trophies to start off the level. Next thing you know, we are in a vehicle and we go on a murdering spree, which gives us a trophy when we murder the 50th Stormtrooper. But finally, we get to play as Vader and Luke, defeat the Emperor, and get a trophy after blowing up the Death Star. And celebrating with the boys and Leia. There was also one for getting True Jedi for the first time. So many trophies. I love it. Quick 30-year time jump and an introduction to the open world aspect, which I will focus on later. We head into Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is a showcase of the First Order and the map to the long lost Luke Skywalker. In terms of trophies though, we only get one for finishing the mission. Now for Chapter 2, we play as Poe and Finn as they escape the First Order and get introduced to Rey on, let's be honest, a very forgettable part to the level. Now normally I would add a trophy for finishing the level, but no, because the game bugged and I couldn't get the trophy at this stage, and when I did it in free play it still didn't pop and I had to delete the game and reinstall it. We'll talk about that later because guess what? It happened again. So for now, let's move on to Chapter 3. So Chapter 3, Finn meets Rey and BB-8. We get attacked by the First Order, so we attempt to escape the planet. We hear a joke that is in the movies that still isn't funny because no one insults the Falcon. We finish off by doing a bit of a vehicle mission, then get a trophy once all completed. Chapter 4, Han comes back, and God, I loved it in LEGO the exact same way I did in the film. Anyway, pirates attack, and we deal with big squid meatball monsters. We defeat them, or trap them I should say, and get a trophy. Next we head to a new planet to talk to one of Han's old colleagues to find the Resistance. While Han is talking to his colleague, Rey finds Anakin/Luke's old lightsaber and goes on the best trip of her life. And I don't mean no car ride. Sadly, in the end, the First Order destroys like 5 planets with their massive Make-A-Wish Death Star, and we get a trophy. Next, Battle of Takadona, I think. Finn gets the lightsaber, sucks with it, but that's okay because the rebellion arrives with Poe. Why does that matter, you ask? It's because we thought he died. When did that happen, you ask? Watch the movie or play the game. We see Leia again, so that's a good thumbs up. And Kylo can't deal with girl math, so let's just get the trophy for finishing the level. Oh, and I will also mention, because it's another trophy, we destroy 100 TIE fighters during the vehicle mission of that. So yeah, go us. Now, the next chapter/mission really shows the biggest issues with this game, and that is filler. What is filler, you ask? Well, my non-anime lover, It is basically when people just throw some quick storyline or quick little hubble jubble together to make and extend the length of said TV show, movie, or in this case, the video game. And of course, with this game being only from one movie and not a full TV show or trilogy, we get stuck with kind of a lot of filler, and in this case, with building a ship, fighting next to nothing, and spending 20 minutes to get one trophy for a mission that was very boring. Next though, we head to Starkiller Base to find Rey and save the galaxy. Big things are happening now as we find Rey. Han gets a cute moment with his son Kylo, which quickly turns into a not cute moment. R.I.P. Han. Well, I am getting a little bit ahead of myself, since we have to break into the base first, which is technically Chapter 8. And of course, the trophy comes when we do break in. Now we are at the chapter with the family drama. So again, R.I.P. Han. Hurts to watch every time, in every form. But guess what? No trophy, because the game bugged again. Because fuck my life. The last chapter, ironically called the finale, has us going up against Kylo as Rey and Finn. In a good battle, except the length. You are forced to go at a snail pace the entire fight, and do a lot of repetitive things, like combat, and sadly that's kind of the entire experience of the game. So let's just get the trophy for defeating Kylo. Last thing to do now is the epilogue, where we go and find Luke, have him say nothing and look heroically into the camera. And then once that's done, trophy, and officially the finish to the story. So yay. So before officially starting the cleanup, I do a very simple trophy by just being classic Han and Chewie and the Falcon to get a trophy. Because I needed that little bit of nostalgia in my life. Real cleanup time now, and we start with one of the extra, not in the movie, but reference dialogue in the movie levels with Rathtar hunting? If I mispronounce it, I am sorry. Which of course, once completed, we get a trophy. I enjoyed the feeling of getting a trophy so much, I decided to go and get 2 quick, easy ones with using the wrong droid on a droid panel. Simple enough. And creating a custom character, because I'm pretty sure that's in every LEGO game. I named him Bob, by the way. Then I just did another bonus level, which was Poe to the rescue. So, cue the trophy. Breaking off back to getting some collectibles though, I get a trophy for getting all the mini kits in a level for the first time. And back to the bonus missions, because I don't have a reason. I just did the bonus missions. So the next one is getting trouble over Tau, which we completed and got a trophy. Then we play as Kylo, use one of the coolest Force abilities ever, and that's not sarcasm.
You can leave this to me, sir.
I can, but I won't.
Then we finished that level we used for Kylo, and got another trophy, so trophies are coming. Quick shout out to that trophy name, by the way.
It's a trap!
I like it. We try another family reunion, and thankfully it goes better this time, and even gives us a trophy. Then, guess what? Another bonus level, so let's just put the trophy on and not even talk about it. Good news now though, this is the last bonus mission. So for the last time, let's get a trophy for... fuck pronouncing that. What? Don't believe me that's the last bonus mission? Well, guess what? Here's my receipt. Anyway, it's now time to replay all those missions to clean up the collectibles. And by collectibles, I mean True Jedis, mini kits, red bricks, I think. I don't know. I'm not checking either, so if I'm wrong, deal with it. And of course, any miscellaneous ones that just happen to be in the level. For example, like putting a hat dispenser on a small figure. by hat dispenser, I mean Stormtrooper helmet. And another one being using FN2199 to defeat Finn. Who is FN2199, you ask? It's this guy on the screen. We kind of really are in the end game now. And to prove that, let me show you the collectible trophies. So, to start, you collect all the mini kits in the game. Right after that, we also get a trophy for getting all the true Jedis. And that's it for the level base. Now it's just open world. So jumping into that, we have the bounty missions, and after completing the last one, we get a trophy. Next, we purchase all the red bricks. Then we finish the scavenger missions, and yes, there is a pattern to this, you'll see. Next was the open world races. And I want to say to all the trophy names in this game, nice job. Then now just 2 more missions left, and ironically it's First Order and Resistance, the whole point of the story. So completing both of them gets us a trophy apiece. Now all that is left is the bugger trophies and the miscellaneous trophies throughout the game. So to start, I give you a fun fact and say we have to use a character that was played by Simon Pegg in the movies and put him on the Falcon. And then just defeat Kylo as Vader. And after all that, finally we hit the 100% trophy. And then uninstall the game because of the bug trophies. So after waiting for that to reinstall, we go for the 2 trophies that is eluding us, and then still an extra miscellaneous, but we'll talk about that shortly. So to start, we replay the mission in free play, thinking that would do it. No, you have to replay it in story mode, so take the longest possible time to deal with it. So saying that, we replay chapter 2 and get the trophy. Then finish chapter 9, I believe. And guess what? They're both really long and really boring. And now, all we have to do is finish a mission playing as Chewie in Mars. And destroy all the terminals on Starkiller as Kylo. We get those trophies. And then the beautiful, beautiful platinum. So, here we are, finally done. And overall, I would say the platinum to this game is good. Ignoring the bugs, it's a good time, relatively. But definitely one of the weaker LEGO titles in the franchise, and definitely suffers from the fact that it's only based off one game. But still, I'm happy to have it in the collection, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please hit that like button and comment other games you want to see. The next game is going to be a big one, and I'm very excited to talk about it, and I loved playing it. So, till then, see you next time. Goodbye.